That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic. That boy needs therapy. Psychosomatic.
Hi everyone, Rob from the Wild Camper channel. Bit excited today. We're going, you have to excuse that sat nav, but I need it.
First exit.
Quite an exciting day for me today. I'm going down to Dartmoor. For those of you that maybe don't know, Dartmoor is in the United Kingdom in the south. It's a national park, and it's one of the, to my knowledge, the only places you can legally wild camp in England and Wales. Go on, 8. We're heading out there now, and I say we loosely because there's no one else in the car at the moment. But later on route, I'm picking up Dan, and his channel, as some of you will know, is Dingle Prep and Bushcraft. I'm picking him up. He's another YouTuber. We met through the YouTube community, and similar backgrounds, you know, got the young kids, same as me, and a love of the outdoors. So those of you who have watched my channel will have seen a fair few videos with Dan being featured in them, as well as myself. So anyway, I'm going to pick him up. Right, so we made it. We're in Dartmoor. We're driving past looking for a place to sort of stay really for the night, and we found this reservoir on the map and thought we'd give it a little cheeky check out. It looks great, but it is obviously a man-made reservoir, as they are, and bearing in mind we're tenting and using a lean-to, or Dan will be. We had a quick look up there, but it's very, very treacherous underfoot, and it's a bit of a hill. So I'll walk you along a bit, give you an idea of what we're trying to camp in. But there's a lot of dead trees. It's just not, I mean, look at all those branches. That's not going to be good at night, taking your eyes out on that. I know you can clear it, but we don't really want to disturb stuff unnecessarily. I mean, it's all right. I mean, if you're desperate, there's no problem at all. You just pitch up, go to bed. But we don't really want to just put the tent up and go to sleep. We want to actually, you know, set up and have a little mooch and a fire, and it's just too dry in there, it'll just go up. But it is lovely around here. Just driving along, and there's like cows in the road and sheep everywhere, and fab. Oh, there's the man himself. Hey, you can see the sort of terrain. It doesn't lend well to a quick pitch, and I certainly don't fancy doing this in the night. Going out for a piss or something, you can take your eye out. I'm kind of hoping for just to walk along and suddenly it opens out into a lovely little grassed area. So we've been driving around for quite a while now. We've looked at quite a few spots, a bit like the last bit of video I showed you by the reservoir, and none of them had that feel-good factor, that vibe. And just by chance, we were driving around thinking, oh, it's now coming up 4:15 in the afternoon on Saturday, and we thought, well, got to find somewhere. It's getting silly now. We've been a bit picky. A lot of places were sort of fenced off or marked private, but we found this nice little woodland with the green grass that I wanted, and someone's already had a fire pit here, so we're thinking probably I'll pitch up here. I don't know where Dan will go, wherever. Yeah, and we've got a moo as well, and it just feels good, doesn't it, down in here?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, we're getting there. The road is probably the track is probably way on beyond there. So it's far enough away. Ticks all the boxes for the rules, doesn't it? Not that us wild campers follow rules terribly well, but you do your best. And
well, no, we've ticked every rule in the book, I think.
I think we have. We've got a water source which has actually got a sign next to it saying "Do not pollute." It's drinking water, so you can't ask for more than that. I was about to say there's actually no noise, and I can hear an aeroplane going over. But hey. We're in Dartmoor.
One plane in, how long have we been here?
4 hours. We've been driving around looking, so yeah, we're well happy with this.
And if I was going to touch a car from here, we can see
Yeah, we can actually, if I could bring you out a little bit. That's my little motor there. And I'll show you what I've got if you like, if you want to stick around.
this will be my...
I've got the Van Gogh Banshee 200, got a Trangia there. That's a like a sleep blanket. I've got a sleeping bag in the car, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use it. Kit bag, glow sticks. My current favourite knife is the SE6, in case you're interested. Would I buy it again? No, I wouldn't. But just not quite sharp enough for my liking, even though I've given it a go. But anyway, so that's what I've got. I wouldn't have taken this rucksack for the extras had we been walking miles and miles. Still, Dan's got a fairly big pack there as well. But yeah. So someone's obviously already left a trace, which is not good. But we're going to use that and fill it in tomorrow if we've got time. So we're going to go and get some beers from the fridge in the car now. And look, don't sit down. That's a classic mistake. You won't get up now. I'm going to have to do everything as usual. Nah. I'm cooking tonight, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're doing the curry house tonight. I've done a pre-made curry and some rice, so it should be good.
Literally 2 minutes from the last film.
But it's a lovely. The weather's stopped drizzling, and yeah, it's nice. Just on the edge of like this little forest, and it is quite small. It's probably 300 metres by about 50 to 100 metres wide, so it's just right. Lovely. We're sport for choice where we live with woodland and stuff, as you've seen from my previous videos. But sometimes it's good. It's good to come out, change it up, try something different. I've always wanted to do Dartmoor, so yeah. This is like the taster for our next big trip, as I mentioned earlier, the 5-dayer. So that's not probably going to be till next year now, but you know, you've got to be in it to win it. Now, apparently, the stream I mentioned to you earlier on about drinking water, etc., not to pollute it. It's just, yeah, look, it's just here. There you go. So we've got plenty of water anyway. So yeah, we've got a pile of kit. So as you saw earlier, this is the extra. I've been a bit of a wussy. I've got a Van Gogh blow up mattress. It's really good, really recommend them. They're about 35-40 quid when I got it. 7.5 centimetre deep. Oh look, they're back. We've got some neighbours. Let's see if I can just quietly creep up. Yeah, that they've seen me.
Mummy's nervous.
I don't know much about horses, but apparently, according to my host, these are wild and untouched in Dartmoor. I'm sure the lovely YouTube community will correct us if we're wrong. We'll try to. But yeah, they're strolling around. As I said earlier, I'm not a fan of horses. Don't mind the little fella. So we've gone from a lightweight camp to luxury. I've got milk for tea. I've got more in the car, in the cool box. Waters. I've got a big lantern, because we always seem to need a lantern. I bought another one just in case. A couple of mess tins there for dinner to be cooked in. Beer fridge. There's some dinner there. Some naan breads. Sleeping bag, which I wasn't going to bring, so I had my Austrian Army fleecy
Did you get that
thing. Oh, they're going off, look.
Shook this, like leg bit.
Yeah. Lovely noise though, isn't it? The sort of hoofs. Thump, thump, thump.
I don't like scaring them, but it's nice to see them run.
Yeah. So yeah, the sleeping bag, because I just thought, I've got it. We went back for the food, why not? My army canteen. Quite a handy little lighter there for the fire, or your water tablets, whatever you want to put in there. ultimate luxury chairs. And I bought a long one for Dan as well because I was feeling kind. So yeah, we are good. What tarp is this? Just because I know I'll get asked again. You got this tarp from a quite an expensive shop, I think, if I remember correctly.
This, straight off eBay, to be fair, this one.
Would you pay for it?
I did pay 40 quid for it.
Yeah, but how many times have you used that? At least 4 times that I know of. So
Well,
that's a tenner a go.
I don't have a tent. Well,
Yeah.
not a tent that I would wild camp with. This thing, 40 quid. As you can see, I throw it across the floor.
Yeah, no, it's been great. We've used that.
British Army, MTP, or multi-cam if you're American. But
Don't worry, guys, someone's got to be. There we go, I've just alienated the core of my viewers. No, I'm only kidding, guys.
But,
You
no,
Yanks
yeah.
rock.
MTP.
And you gave us
British
McDonald's, so we
40
love you
quid.
for that.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah.
It doubles up as a stretcher as well, this one.
Yes, mine does that as well.
So, got the second one in there. My first tarp was the American.
See, we do love
Digicam.
American.
But that one only cost me £7.
I don't think I've seen that. Or was that the one you used for the fire?
Yeah, that's the one I put up over the fire.
If you check out my other videos where we've done some wild camps in a local forest, illegally, legally of course. It's only illegal if you know you're trespassing, I think. Yeah, Dan used that for the fire pit. So we've got a fire pit here, as I mentioned earlier. It's going to take a lot of paracord to string something up over there. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I haven't got any because didn't bother bringing it this time. Got the tent, don't care. So it was supposed to be raining now, and we've been exceptionally lucky. Just drizzled earlier, and it's fine now. It's really pleasant. Oh, there's our friends coming back again. Can't leave us alone. They're up there somewhere. I just saw them. There we go. You can hear them. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Fuck off.
Dan is a nature lover. That is pretty cool. I mean, we're in the wild, man. You don't get better than that. I mean, they're what, 20 metres away from us? That's just brilliant. I'm amazed Tesco aren't after him. The foal's just caught herself on the tree there. That must have hurt.
To be fair, they don't look nervous. If you watch their ears, if their ears are poked right back, I don't know if the camera can hear me as well, but if their ears are poked right back, they're nervous. But their ears are forward, the foal looks happy, she's not running towards the foal. So I actually think they're quite happy with us being where we are.
So I wanted to show you this roll mat. It's massive. My other videos, you've got the little, what's it, X-Lite or something, which I'll show you in a minute. But I wanted to show you this Vango. Although the size is ridiculous, and it is only suitable for car camping, unless you're He-Man or something. Let's launch that rock. This is the business. So, obviously, unwrap it. There's a couple of rubber bands. And unroll. There's a little valve here. You'll hear it. That's it self-inflating. Now, it's a bit of a lie. It does self-inflate to a point. So what I'll do, I shall leave that there for a moment, let it do its thing, and then I tend to top it up with a few breaths of air. That's what I try and do. But you can see it slowly unrolling there at the end. It is a slow process, but it gets there. Right, so while that's pumping up, this is the difference. Look at the size, yeah? Teeny tiny. Now, I brought this along in case we walked miles and I didn't want to take the big heavy one. But Dan has realised he's left his thing at home, his mat at home, or that he never uses one. So this little bad boy, he's about 80 quid. So over double the price of the other one. But, two little valves, pull to open. Right, look. that's it. Now, let's see, sorry, my camera skills are not that fantastic, so let's try and get you back in. Now you can see the difference, yeah? So you've got the bits in the middle that the company claim are for your sleeping bag to go down into, and then that gives you extra warmth. I kind of also say that, well, yeah, and then the cold ground comes up through it. But I've used it a few times. They say you can put it inside the bag or not, or outside. Probably a bit better inside, maybe. This gives it the extra pounds per square inch that you might need that you can't get in with like your regular breath on the valve that you just saw me do. So we'll just pump that up. They recommend, I think, no more than about 20 times, 30 times, something like that. You can see it's a lot quicker to do than the Vango. I mean, the Vango, you could sleep on that now, but I personally like it a bit plumper. That's almost there. So I'm looking after my guests tonight. Dinner, beers, petrol, and a mat as well. But you know what, he's a top man, so yeah, why not? Just turn that around. Yeah. Right, I reckon that's about there. So then you literally just pull it off. You can let that down if you want to make it a little bit softer, if you like a soft bed or a hard bed. I'll do it about medium for Dan. So that's the Inertia X-frame. I don't want to jinx it and say, you know, it has never popped. It hasn't, but you know, there's always a first tonight. But you know what? If you're sleeping on the floor, that's better than nothing. And you've seen the size of the bag that it's come out of. There's a little kit in there that you can use to patch it up if need be. A little pump and the bag. Inertia X-frame, ultra lightweight sleeping pad, about £80 currently. I don't think I'd buy it again, but for the size, yeah. So we'll see how Dan gets on with that tonight. So back to the Vango. Let's put that to one side for me. It's very lightweight. It's going to blow away. So this is the Vango Adventure DLX. I'm sorry about any wind noise you might be hearing. It's quite breezy now. Be interesting to see how the product I've got on the microphone works. It's called a micro muff. It's like a little furry moustache that sits over the top. So anyway, it's also got like a raised, I don't know if you can see it there. Let's see if I turn it that way. It's got a slightly raised pillow, built-in pillow, but to be honest, that's more of a gimmick really. I wouldn't say it's got one as such. But anyway, so there's the two mats. I mean, you can see the difference, but I mean, to be fair, when you look at the old banana there, when that packs up small, it's very small, and that Vango is just far too big to carry. Like, you know, if you're hiking and stuff, as I said. So we'll see how we get on tonight. I haven't used the Vango in a while, so let's see how Dan gets on with that. It's either that or the floor, so it's better than nothing. So I'll show you all my kit now. So I've got the Gillette. See it there? Freedom 400 DL XL. Granted, doesn't pack up very small, but this allegedly is a 4-season bag. 2 and a bit kilos, 2.2 kilos, and they supposedly can zip together, which is nice. I won't be zipping it together with anyone tonight, but comes in this little funky compression bag. I've had this for probably a year or so, and yeah, it's been all right. I will treat myself to a better bag at some point, but it's a mummy type bag. It's got the drawstring, it's got little pockets inside for whatever you want to put in those. earplugs, phone, whatever. Not the funkiest of colours. You know what? Does the job. Glow sticks. Okay, so right now, obviously, we can find our camp with ease, no issues. I picked this little tip up from YouTube actually, and I can't remember who, might have been Funky, one of his first outings. You're in the middle of nowhere, it's pitch black, you get up for a piss in the night, you wander off over there, whatever, do what you got to do like a bear, and you turn around and you can't see shit. So, marker, that's a 12-hour military one. I'll actually unravel the packaging. I've cracked it now because I know I won't be able to find it later, or it'll get dark and I'll forget. 6-inch safety light stick. NATO. 12 hours. They do various colours. Orange was the cheapest. Don't care. Does the job. And I've actually got another one strung inside the tent on the outer fly, just to give me a bit of ambient light when I get in the tent and you know, getting my stuff together. He's gone for his trusty tarp, as you know. He's going to drop the front down a bit later on, and I've lent him the X-frame as I said earlier, so that's there ready for him. And we've got dinner shortly. I'm going to crack on, get dinner on the go now. I think I'm getting a bit hungry. We need to get some food down our throats, get a bit of scram going, get some calories down us, you know, all that jazz. So the tandoori kitchen is going to be open shortly. Right, boys and girls, what have we got on the menu? I hear you cry. Well, I said to Dandy like curry, he said, yes. So I've got us, it's pre-made, I did it myself, all my own recipe, yada yada yada. Well, it's a good friend of mine's recipe actually. I'm cheating with the naan, I ain't making them in the field. Yeah, right. Sharwoods are helping me out there. And just some ball in the bag. Rice. Gonna try with the naans, gonna wrap them in tin foil. See what I can do with that. What we're using for cooking, well, I've got a mixture of two items. Those of you that have watched before know that, you know, I love my Coleman stove, and I can tell you it's here as well. Again, this was a second option had we not travelled light. Sorry, had we travelled light, I would have used just the Trangia. But today we're going to use both because why not? Why not indeed? So, if you haven't seen the Trangia before, this is a good little kit. They do different size ones, and oops, I think this is a two-person kit. Frying pan for later. Chopping board, that's an extra, about £7, with a strainer as well, so obviously you can strain stuff out. It's quite handy. Excellent kettle, and inside the kettle I've got a metal scourer, cleaning out with afterwards, with pans and such. A gas burner for the cylinder, and a pot lifter. So obviously when things get hot, you can lift it, like yeah, obviously. And then the strap comes off, and this all connects. So nice and easy. Oop, he says, there you go, fatal words to say, isn't it? Nice and easy. You've got to get that through a little hole. It's a bit of an afterthought by the manufacturer, but you kind of get used to it. This is the windshield. You can use these with spirits as well. I've tried the spirits. It's not for me. I've tried it. I don't really rate them. I haven't got time to be sitting there farting about waiting 5 minutes for a kettle of water. That's bullshit. So yeah, sod that. And 2 pots come in it, which is great. So I'm going to use the larger of the 2, as we've got a bit of a big boy curry to eat. And gas canister just screws on. Like I say, you can use the spirit stuff. Again, I just found it takes too long. Others will disagree with me, I'm sure. I don't give a yeah. You can have what you have. Everyone has their own preferences. Time is money. We ain't got much time. I want to eat. I'm hungry. So, I have a lighter everywhere. There we go. There's my brew kit one, because I went out once, forgot a lighter, and it wasn't funny, I can tell you that. So, gas on. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Cooking with gas, baby. What I'm thinking of doing is putting water in there. This is where I've made a little bit of a schoolboy error because I've got cold chilled water, which obviously will take longer to boil, but never mind. Well, yeah. So we'll fill that up and make a start. So, are you good for eating in about 10 minutes?
Sweet as, mate.
10, 15 minutes? Right, so let's have a quick look at this. A little bit of pressure on. I feel like I'm on come dine with me or something. An open bag of rice and 1 litre of boiling water. For 2 bags, use 1.5 litres. Okay, so that's a 2 litre bottle. Need a bit more than that. That's fine. A bit of a gradient. I'm not going to overfill it because you know what's going to happen. That swine is going to boil over and screw my happiness. Right, so wait for that to boil. If you want to be efficient, you can pop the lid on, save a bit of heat. So you've seen my, let's just move the camera around a little bit for you, if I can. Let's move it back, there we go. So you've seen the Coleman before. I personally think this is the best bit of kit that I've got, I think. I've had it for years and years and years. Still got the original fuel in it from 2 years back. It's still going strong. Pump it 20 times, light it, and then supposedly pump it again. Let it stabilise just for a second until the flames go. Right, and then they say to pump it again. And a lot of people in their videos don't show you that. You'll hear it getting louder and louder and louder and louder, probably. Right, good. Right, so that bad boy is going to sit on there. Right, let's get our curry in. Like I said, pre-made this, so it's all pre-cooked. It's not the end of the world if it's not.
It's not perfect.
You smell that already? Oh, mate, that's proper curry house smell. Love it. Now, I must admit that feels a little bit unstable, but probably because I'm cooking on a bloody hill, it's not helping. So yeah, tandoori's open, boys and girls. Even though there's only one boy here.
Come in halfway through.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Right, so we need to we can regulate the temperature on that. I'm just going to turn it down a bit because I don't want to burn the arse out of the curry. And my good friend Dan, Dingle Fresh, 1 beer and he's gone. Dingle Prep and Bushcraft gave me this little gadget today. A penny on eBay. Let's see how long it lasts, shall we? I'll hang on to the side of that while I give it a stir. Love gas, it just cooks with petrol as this is. It just cooks so much quicker than my electric cob at home. Mate, that does smell good even if I do say so myself.